Hello. Happy Friday, Friday Night Live. What's up? What's up? I do have a donation came through already. Please don't forget to click the like button. Hello, Milky Way. Hello. How are you? Yes, happy Friday. Hello, Alicia. No, I do not do free reads, dear. These are paid only. What the heck? No, I'm not using my camera phone. So, let me grab my cards and get started. Guys, please don't forget to click that like button. Thank you. All right, what's let's get your first question pulled up here, Milky Way. I did receive your donation. Yeah. Okay. We're looking at Joe's current feelings. Joe's current feelings. What's Katerina? Joe's current feelings. Please, Joe's current feelings. Uh-oh. Okay, the fox, the house, the ship, the child, the clouds, book, and the letter. Okay. So we're starting a conversation. Probably gonna get the same answer I usually do. Why does my phone keep going off? Okay, just notification. All right. So it's to start a conversation at the home or trip home, trip to home, something like that. Sharing the knowledge about, I don't know, some kind of, to conceal oneself. I don't know if he's kind of like leaving things out, maybe. You know, what do they call that when we just kind of like don't say everything? And I am getting to conceal who we really are. So that would be hiding something, but and this is usually some kind of secrets as well. The child and the clouds. I think about this trip home or some kind of trip. I'm gonna look into this fox. I don't know if his family also, something with family. He very much identify. I don't know if this is him or how he feels about you, but he um, does strongly identify with his family and or their traditions. Is here. I don't know why the child comes up. I know there's no child involved, so it's always read differently. I think it's about confusion, beginning of confusion. Um, being evasive. Yeah, you could say, yeah, being evasive. Um, what is this? It's all about this. Um, to take steps in a new direction. He's kind of like, I don't know if he's leaving the nest of his family. He's kind of young, and maybe this is due to his age as well. Um, this child that seems to show up, which is just can be somebody like younger or just more um, playful, but not real serious. He's wanting to change something, to initiate change. He's wanting to initiate some kind of change here, I guess, with this trip. I think he's already left the nest. Well, this is, I don't know if this is him going back to the nest. then. But he concealed who he really is, so I think he doesn't really. He has something to hide. Okay, he's deceiving to conceal who we truly are. I mean, it's just plain as day. But about this trip and talking to you, I think he's gonna like have a conversation, start a conversation. But I don't think he's really coming out with all the truth here. Something like that. That's coming in his feelings. Interesting. Okay. So, what are his intentions? What are Joe's intentions towards Katerina? 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 First, start it. Secrets, lies, drama. Okay, we have the rider, the sun, the stork, the tree, the mice, the fish, and the dog. Um, I don't think this is your reading. Because, well, because I see stress here. I don't think this is your reading. I'm so sorry. This happens sometimes. just something's coming up for me. All right. Give me just a second, hon. Just a second. And we look at the intentions. Okay. Hi, Kira. Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I hope you're okay. Yeah, I'm fine. Hello, Abe. You sent for a question? Okay, thank you, dear. Let's see. All right, you've got a couple questions ahead of you. So hang tight. All right, so we're looking at intentions, right? All right. What are Joe's intentions towards Katerina? What are Joe's intentions towards Katerina? What are Joe's intentions towards Katerina? All right, see what we have. The ship, the lady, okay, the book, the mice, the stars, the cross, and the snake. Okay. It's like, I don't, I'm getting it's true, there's corruption going on. This snake and the mice here. Okay. Jeez. I don't like the snake and the mice here together with you. Let me see here what we got. Exactly how to word this. Okay, the affair is the formerly passionate affair is going stale. So, and also there's lying here. Which I think I've seen that before. And just recently. It may have something to do with this trip. I think he wants you to change. Milky Way. Hello, Kira. I don't know if I said that earlier. Formerly passionate affair is stale. Well, yeah, formerly passionate affair is going stale. And I think there's some kind of your doubts. I have where there was trust, now doubts come in. Where there was trust, now doubts come in. So I think he knows you don't trust him. So, I don't know. Yes, he knows. Yeah. So there's manipulation here. I don't like this. The hard truth, something like that. So I don't know. That was trying to figure that out. Like, what the heck? I'm just intentions. When you got manipulation and intentions, that's not good. Yeah. The, like the making of difficult changes. Yeah. Okay. All right. And then you have one other question, I believe. Oh wait, that's 8's question. Okay. And then we want to look into work. What's coming up at work? All right, what's coming up at work for Katerina in the next 3 weeks? What can Katerina expect at work in the next 3 weeks? What can Katerina expect at work in the next 3 weeks? Oops. What can Katerina expect? Oh. Hello. What can Katerina expect at work for the next 3 weeks? The clouds, the child, the snake, the tower, the coffin, the tree, and the sun. Okay. This, you could possibly, I'm being something about stepping down from a top position. Or somebody anyway stepping down in your office, or amongst you. Okay. I see you have really positive vibes, though, about reaching your goals. Why does my work always look so dramatic? Well, this isn't too bad. But we have these clouds in the ship again, so I think you had that in the other reading, in another reading too. But you're kind of feeling like you're wanting to either look into something, wanting to make a change, but there's no really guidance on how to make those changes. Uh, I don't know. This is interesting, the stepping down from a top position, though. Hold on, let me check something out here. There's an imbalance there with someone who's inexperienced and somebody experienced and could be a little manipulative as well at work. You just you don't really have any emotional support at work at all, is how it shows up. You know, I mean, and not that people have to give you emotional support, but I think it's important to, you know, support each other, even if it's partnerships or whatever. So I just seeing that you don't really get that at work. You're ambitious though. You're still ambitious. You're following the path to your goal calmly and very steadily. And I see you even with these obstacles, you still are like confident. Confidence the right word, but not that you're not confident. Yeah, confident, confidently ambitious. Confidently ambitious is what I'm getting. I don't. I have zero emotional support. Yeah, but you're still remaining positive. But I don't know what this is about stepping down from a top position. Whether that's you, someone else. You'll have to keep me updated, of course. You're just very much having to like be very self-disciplined. You just remain very cool, try to remain very unemotional at work, you know. Oh, that's not. So, love to hear it. Yeah, yeah. To lose or give up a position of power. I don't know what that's about exactly. But thank you so much, my dear. It's kind of choppy, but the Norman usually is. Okay, so we have our next contestant. No, I'm just kidding. Ave is up next. You're welcome. And let's see, actually, I think Ave might have put her question in PayPal. Now that I think of it, the next victim. Yep. Okay. Okay, you wanted to know. Hi, Amanda. Oh, come on. Talk to me soon. I haven't talked to him in weeks. I wonder if he's comfortable. Please use the building. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. So we're looking here with Kamal and if he will talk to you soon. Okay. Well, come on, talk to Ace soon. Come on, talk to Ace. Come on, kind of, we had feelings for each other. Kind of see our feelings. Okay, let's see here. We have the Six of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Emperor. Well, I think there is some caring feelings. You have the Knight of Cups here. I want to say yes. Did they move or there's some kind of trip? Like maybe actually a physical move is what I'm seeing here with the Six of Swords. But I do have the Knight of Cups here, which is a card of like definitely showing that there's caring feelings. The Emperor is here as well. I don't know if this guy's Aries or the Emperor just talks of well, masculine energy. I don't know enough about this guy. I mean, this can also be somebody who's controlling. I don't know if that's necessarily the case because we do have there's some kind of romantic care here. I don't know if this guy's a father, maybe something like that. But I would say yes with the Knight of Cups. It's some kind of like I was saying, romantic gesture or offer or something like that. Yeah. I don't know what the move's about. There has to be some kind of travel, possibly. That's what I have for you, my dear. Thank you. Yeah, the Emperor suits him. Okay. I don't use the gilded much. Forgot how I like that Emperor card and the gilded is nice. Yeah, I would give it a yes. Okay, let me open that back up. What? I didn't even turn on my music, did I? Okay. Grab my cards. Katarina, I've seen you sent a donation here. Let's see what we have here. Catarina message. Yeah. Okay, I see. Are you there, Katarina? See what channel messages first? Looks like. Who the fuck is that? Well, we're driving on past. I guess I can go ahead and do the channel messages. I don't know what happened to Katarina. Let me turn this. Channel messages from Joe. Messages from Joe. Messages from Joe. All right, let's see what we have here for you. Messages from Joe. I gotta go. I'm in a hurry. I'm in a hurry. I'm in a hurry, Katerina. Please come with me. Please catch up with me. I gotta go beyond the horizon. It's gotta be fast. Fast, fast, fast. Quick. I'm in a hurry. I'm quiet. I am kind of quiet here. I'm keeping things to myself a lot. I know you feel that with your intuition. What you've said about your intuition and how you feel through your throat, what you've been saying to me and what I've not been saying to you. I gotta go. I'm moving. I've got to move. I've got to move. I'm being quiet about a move. It's quick, it's fast. You're my empress. I want to have babies with you, make you my wife. But I have to do it quick, fast. For my mother, I love you. I want you to be my wife. Don't walk away from me. I can feel you walking away from me. There's an ending coming, a painful ending. I feel there's an ending coming, and I'm going to be moving and leaving, flying away. The passion. Look at that Lover's card. The passion. I'd say he's very passionate about you. Trying to put a baby in your belly. Look at that. Goodness gracious. The trip is coming up again. It came up in the last channel messages. Yeah, I think it's very important to his and that he's in a hurry. The Knight of Swords, that's the fastest energy. But he's being quiet about it. He's very attractive. But there's painful ending here. So, you know. That's what I have with that. The baby message is coming up too. Yeah. Yes. I don't remember that before. But I got some about you showing up here as the Empress, baby mama, passionate lover. I mean, he wants to be all those things. It's just his way of going about it. Good Lord. So, yeah, that's what I got for you there. What is Joe not telling you? Oh, okay, we're getting down and dirty here. Okay. What is Joe not telling you? Oh. Okay. What is Joe not telling Katerina? What is Joe not telling Katerina? He popped out. The man. What is Joe not telling Katerina? What is Joe not telling Katarina? What is Joe not telling Katarina? What is Joe not telling Joe? Okay, we have the cross, the side, the ring, the mice, the moon, the man, and the coffin. Something about the ending of a relationship and doubts that he has, worries that he has. And how he reacted, that he reacted to this breakup, and there's a lot of grief with it. He's still not, so he wants to end it. I don't know if he wants to end it. I can just see that there's a lot of emotions around an ending of a relationship. So let's see exactly what that is. This is something he's not telling you. So he may not be telling about his emotions about it, the ending of a relationship, which he's got some kind of unhealthy emotions, to secretly harbor negative emotions about an ending of a relationship. He's kind of like a jealous type, maybe even too. I'm just gonna throw it out there, but yeah, he's got doubts and worries, but sharp, unexpected pain, self inflicted suffering. So he might have inflicted his own suffering in this relationship. I feel like this might, because I'm getting broken promises, and I don't know that this is necessarily you. I think this is just something he's not telling you. Oh, yeah, he's been lying to me about the breakup. Oh. Um, okay. And there's a fear that something bad might happen. So he still has some kind of emotional strain due to an ending of a relationship. He's like a quiet suffering, is what it says, something he's not saying. Hmm. Yeah. You think he's been lying to you about the breakup? Like his ex? Maybe that's what this could mean, his ex? Something. His commitment here is kind of a promise which was never intended to be kept. Ooh. Fake commitment. Ooh. So I don't think he was very truthful in what he tells you about his, I'm gonna guess, his last relationship. Yeah, he told me he doesn't care about her. Yeah. When he's actually emotional, fake commitment is probably to me. Yeah, it, I think so too, possibly here. Hey, Lynn, hello. Okay, you'll be next, Lynn. Thank you for your donation. Um, we're gonna look at William's intentions. Once he gets that green card, he's gonna bounce. Well, I don't know. I feel like he wants to marry you. I didn't even get something about a dang baby. That's the first time I don't know if I've seen a baby before. I try not to really predict pregnancies and children and stuff, but it just came up in the channeled messages, and in the channeled messages, I just say whatever's coming to me because, well, that's what channel messages are. Anywho, okay. William's intentions towards Lynn. Lynn, not Lynn. I'm sorry. Lynn, you will be right after this question, right after this reading. Okay, William's intentions towards Milky Way. What are William's intentions towards Milky Way? What are William's intentions towards Milky Way? Okay. The rider, the ship, five, the lady, the book, the house, and the crossroads. So he's coming to your house. Yeah, he's coming with some kind of, yeah, I think he comes back. Something about someone that we know very well returns. So I think he's coming like to your house. Just because I have a house here where I'm saying that. But his in wait a minute. 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 We're talking about William. If it's not his house, your house, and it's your office, let's backtrack. 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 I think he's coming to your office. Yes. Well, the house is like, I guess it's your little house at work, okay? Your little neck of the woods, all right? I forgot that he was. I wasn't reading for Joe. That's funny. Oh, goodness gracious. Wouldn't that be funny if he showed up at your house? No. Okay. So, yeah, I think he's coming in. He's rushing in. He kind of rushes in and rushes off. I don't think he really has. We're talking about his intentions, right? I think he's wanting to look at things that, or maybe even you, I think it's choices or making changes to be made, something like that. An efficient plan and looking at different traditions and rules and which ones we want to follow because they're good and which ones that we want to get rid of because they're unproductive. Um, maybe something about making a plan. So it's like he's coming to your office quickly about some information, about changing something, um, looking at the pros and cons. Trying different directions and seeing which way that leads. I don't know if this is a conversation you guys are having or what, but um, this doesn't look bad at all. I'll be like, "Can I help you, sir?" Yeah. Well, so sharing some kind of knowledge with you, some kind of decision, some kind of plan. I mean, it's just like regular stuff here. I don't really see anything, surprisingly enough, sexual from this guy. It's a miracle. But you know, it might be because he can smell you got another man on you. And I know that, I mean, I don't necessarily mean like actual smell, but I remember having a reader tell me one time that men know, they can like sense if you got a man. Seriously. Um so I don't know how much truth there is in it, in that, because I'm not a man, you know. But that's kind of, it's interesting how he's, this looks very work related. Um, it's, he's like putting you in the know, so that you're in the know of something, you know about something. Yeah, that still doesn't deter. Well, not always, but if they, um, if they think they don't have a chance, you know, it hurts their poor precious pride if they get rejected. Anywho, next up is Lynn. And you wanted a 9 card, correct? Yeah, so just general, you know, I've been setting it up this way when I've been doing the 9 cards, and like um it just seems to work better for some reason. So let's do it. A general. hope you could be able to see the cards too, if you want to. All right, so message for Lynn, please, Spirit, message for Lynn. Yeah. Message for Lynn, please, Spirit, message for Lynn. Just the way the spread is laid is all it is. But message for Lynn, please, message for Lynn. Message for Lynn, please, message for Lynn. Message for Lynn. Oop. Okay, let's see what we have for you, Lynn. Okay, we got the lady in the center. That's you. Side, the mountain, the garden, the letter, the child, the tree, the whips, and the clouds. Okay, what? Okay, what is this? I think it's about you, like, sudden communication. Okay. Something here in the past knocked you off your, out of your, disturbed your serenity. Why am I naked? I don't know. That's the one that came out, the naked one. So something here in the past kind of knocked you, uh, disturbed your serenity. Okay, some kind of communication, maybe even cutting off communication. Um, there's something, conflicts which help us grow. Conflicts which help us grow. Put some clothes on, Lynn. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna try to figure out. This one's kind of rough here. I don't know what the heck's going on, but I will figure it out to the best of my abilities. Okay. It's hard for you to something happened, something harsh happened with the public in the past year. Harsh communication or something, like I was saying, disturbed your serenity. And so you're kind of having a difficult time. You don't really want to take part in social gatherings, having a little bit of difficulty team working or networking. Social hurdles. Social hurdles. So that just dealing with you may have had to, like, something that was part of a team, I think, is also. And the communication within this team or amongst a group of people, this is like the hidden part here, or like what's the real issue basically is someone presents a different persona to the public than what they are in private in communication. And so they kind of poker face, like, I don't know if you may be a little bit just dealing in social situations. I don't know, just something about not really, maybe even some insecurities. I know who that is. Um, okay. Somebody innocent is being punished, or ugh. The tree and the whips, that can be physical abuse, but I don't think that's here in your case. Well, it can be, but I don't think that's what this is. I think this is, so I first was like, what? But I could be just you right now. You're trying, something was destructive to your health, okay? In the past, I feel, to your body, to your health. So you're trying to stay calm. At the present time. Threats to our body. What? You said you were exercising a lot. There's a lot to do with the body presently. I don't know exactly what that is. Other than literally something kind of affecting our health, our actual physical health. So what's coming up here? Let's take a look. It has affected your body. Okay, okay. We've got a definitive end here, though. A very definitive end. Exercise is helping me manage. Okay, good. You're getting over it, basically, is what I'm getting saying. You're to get over something. Um, you had to make painful decisions. Make painful decisions. It was kind of like like ripping off a band-aid. It's something like that is how it's coming up. This when your serenity got fucked with. That's the only word I could come up with. You know what I mean? Your calmness, your comfort, it got like ripped out from under, like having a rug pulled out from underneath you. like that kind of thing. It shows up in the past though, so I mean, that's good. It's in the past. Um, I do have you showing up here as inexperienced person without proper guidance. So you kind of had mentioned something like that, not really ever having any proper guidance. Yeah, it's in the past. Yeah. Somebody belittled abusive behavior. You know, like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Something like that. When it is. So, anyways, what we have coming up, yeah, at the time there was desires and motives weren't clear, stuff like that. But what all I see coming up here actually is all this like silent treatment, like no communication, no contact, silent treatment, um, like boundaries up, no communication whatsoever. You're punished with the silent treatment. Good Lord. Right, having to learn through trial and error. Yes, yes. Sounds like my former acquaintance. Yeah. But you're not going to react to this person. I don't know if they like kind of bullied you, but you're just, I'm getting silent treatment now in the present. So you're not going to be having any more communication with this person. Um, they, I mean, now you know you learn from it for sure. Everything kind of just very suddenly stopped, is what I'm seeing. Some kind of curiosity, playfulness just suddenly stopped. Like, that was my former mentor. She's done that to several people. Oh, just boom. Not talking to you anymore. Just cut you completely off. No, I mean I can't. I've done that to people myself. But she wanted to control people. I see. By doing the silent treatment. Oh, that is a control tactic. It's a narcissistic abuse tactic. The silent treatment. It's a huge gaslighting. Huge. I've had it used on me before. It's just ridiculous. And the last time it was used on me, I did the silent treatment. I put the silent treatment back and like, no, I'm not doing this again. So did some others. Jeez. You gave her the silent treatment. Oh, I see. I see. She overstepped major boundaries. Your former mentor. Okay, I did not. Hey, Katarina. Sorry, I didn't realize that. Looks like you had sent a donation. Thank you, dear. Yeah, I kind of remember that, Lynn. That last gal. It's hard to find a good mentor. You know, you're welcome, hon. You're welcome. Makes sense. Oh, okay, good. She lost her shop too. Everybody loved her. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Well, just go to the show. Katarina, are you here, my dear? Let's start your question here on William, if you are. Well, that's what I heard. Yeah. I guess my cousin's kind of my mentor. She's a medium. But, you know, it's different when, I mean, like, I know she loves me. You know, I love her. She's my cousin, you know. Hey, Milky Way. So I'm sure she would never lead me down the wrong road. But I'm sure it's hard to find someone. You know, there's so many, even in the spiritual community, it's just sad. All right, we're going to look at William's thoughts regarding you. What are William's thoughts? I really like the new lady. Yay! What are William's thoughts regarding Katarina? What are William's thoughts regarding Katarina? What are William's thoughts regarding? I think it's just everywhere. We gotta be careful. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The writer, the ring, the coffin, the key. What about William's thoughts? Okay, with the tree. This is interesting. The dog and the letter. Um, I think there's something here about I still think he's coming towards you for some kind of conversation. What is this? He wants you to allow him access. I do see that. Thinks about that. Why do we have. Okay. This is weird for this to be work related. There is some loss of a friend, loss of a follower, like there's been a loss of communication. So I think he's coming to okay, let me check something before I say anything more. Contract. Yeah. I was saying something about a contract. To actively reach out in order to make connections. So if he doesn't, if it's not about a contract, I do think he's just thinking about having some kind of communication with you. Why do we have? He may even talk to you about releasing you from a contract. Do you have a contract? Nobody's. I'm trying to get these cards to fit with work related stuff. Yeah. Do you have a contract? Some kind of contract? I don't know what kind of contract. You have an employment contract. Okay. So and keys. Keys. Do you have keys? You know, physical keys. What is this? That we sign when we get hired? Yeah, yeah. I don't have any specialized contract, just the hiring contract of me accepting the job. Okay. I'm getting something specific about actual keys. I don't know. Do you guys work with contracts? I have keys to the bathroom in the office. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what the hell this is. But okay. This is weird. Oops. I want to check this out before I say anything because I'm not quite sure. Yeah, a rushed contract. Do you have union association activities? I don't know. I think he's just coming to you. No, we work with contracts. He could be asking for my keys when he tells me to. Oh, this does not look good at all. No. This was his thoughts. No unions. Okay. Any kind of association? I don't know what that would be. So I don't know. I'm getting a conversation, and even talking about ending a conversation or a contract. Um, I don't know. I Nothing like that. Okay. Then I don't. What the heck? I mean, the coffin's in the center. That's usually about some. I mean, that's an ending. So we are talking about ending something. But it doesn't necessarily have to be your job, okay? But I am getting contract. So this looks something about being helpful too. It's actually helpful. Helpful. So I wouldn't freak out about it or anything. Okay. Okay, Lynn, you got another question? I think, thank you, dear. Katarina's got one more question, and then you'll be next. So I don't know. This seems pretty specific. So just keep me updated if he comes. It's like he's a big rush. I'm getting that rush again. Big rush. Like he rushes in, rushes out. He's just in a hurry all the time, or what his deal is. Okay, let me grab a water. I'll be right back. I'm getting thirsty. Okay. All right. So, okay. What's Milky Way? I need to know right now. What do you want Milky Way to know right now, please, Spirit? What do you want Milky Way to know right now? What would you want? What do you want Milky Way to know right now? Milky Way to know right now. What did you know? All right. Beside the mountain, the stork, crossroads, birds, the heart, and the fox. When it comes to love, my dear, We do have the heart here. It's talking about broken heart, definitive end. You block what you don't agree with. This return of the nemesis. So it's someone in love that just return of the nemesis, right? Just keeps happening over and over. You keep running into obstacles. The side in the mountain is a definitive end. So like end it. We've got broken heart here, hun. You're gonna get your heart broke. And then with the like selfish lover is here. The birds and the crossroads. This is all about you keep coming back to the same crossroads again and again. And so Spirit's saying make a different decision the next time that you come in that crossroads. So I see you're kind of like nervous indecision here. You may jump back and forth. You're kind of excited about this new possibility with this guy. You know, it's exciting. But shut off the chaos, shut off the noise. Like, choose the best choice in your best self-interest. The stork and the fox is something about going your own way. A necessary change. Carefully assess the risk. Carefully assess the risk here before you tackle this threshold. Take care of yourself. I mean, self-care. And I'm pretty positive the scythe and the mountain. That's where I was getting that definitive end. It's like a very difficult act of severance. You got to make a painful decision unemotionally. Like, there's a painful decision to be made, and you got to make that decision unemotionally. So, not having your emotions in it, but in your head. Using your head. The opposite of your emotion, basically. Logical, rational. Okay, so said you donated for another question. Okay, wait a minute. Did I do both the questions? Hang on a second. I don't think I did. No, I guess I did do both your questions. Okay, so Lynn is next, and then Katarina, I will answer your question here, which you just donated for as well. Okay. Okay, so Lynn, my dear, I think this pertains to Joe. Yeah, I think so too, because the heart was there. So it has to be. It's generally the hearts. There's romantic. You're welcome. I'd like to ask about my lovely fire sign guy. Okay, all right. What would you like to ask? Anything? I mean, anything in specific? You just want me to ask? What does Lynn need to hear about her lovely fire sign guy? Yeah, we can. Okay. What does Lynn need to hear? What does Lynn need to know here about her fire sign guy? What does Lynn need to know about her fire sign guy? What does Lynn need to know about her fire sign? Fire sign. Fire sign guy. What does Lynn need to know about her fire sign? What does Lynn need to know about her fire sign guy? Be aware of. Okay. Okay, we have the book, the ring, the cross, the anchor, the letter, the fox, and the garden. Okay, so there's a in-group, out-group sense. Like, what I mean by that is anything in society where some people are in the in group and some people are on the out group. Like, um, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not sure exactly what that's about, other than maybe there's you guys are from different groups, different backgrounds. So I think this person really had to adapt to fulfilling their duty. if there's because of society. What the heck? Somehow this guy's something with society. I don't know. I don't know what it means, but um, in the public eye. Yeah, public relations, social networks, social connections. Um, you guys will have some kind of collective goal or common purpose. Um, you're so curious as to who he is. Um, I do see a marriage proposal, a public commitment ceremony, a marriage proposal, a wedding. Like I think, yeah, there's be a wedding here. Mm-hmm. But I don't. It's like maybe there's differences in the wedding, because of different cultural differences, or so there might be some kind of differences there. But I do see this is showing up as a fateful connection. Oh, I like that. A fateful connection. And I am once getting it. Somebody's so doing their duty, their duty, their duty. So I wonder if there's all. Yeah, I've got that before for military people. The whole being so feeling so dutiful. Got that before for military people. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. I can't say for sure, but could be some military involved here in some way, shape, or form. Now the communication looks good. And there's a steady flow of communication. Oh, I love this. A steady flow of communication. So that may be how you'll know is the communication just keeps. It's just like one day you start talking to this person and then you just like never stop. That's generally how it works, but that's what will happen. An email. What is this? And you may not trust the communication at first, actually, because I think this person is a little different group than you, and I don't know what that either different culture. Like I said, I got something here with military. I'm not, yeah, positive, of course, but um, that's what I have. There's marriage here. Public commitment ceremony. He may even propose to you in the public too, like out in front of people. I would hate that, but I don't know. I'm just getting proposal in public did show up, so I don't know. That could be as simple as at a restaurant, or at a baseball game on the what do they call that? The jumbotron or something. Sounds beautiful, she says. I mean, if you like the guy, it's okay. That's just it. There's no guys I like. Oh, goodness. Okay. So, all right, Katarina, you got hidden truth. Oh, wait a minute. Did we answer this? No. All right, we're gonna look at where your connection is headed in the next 5 weeks, and then you would like a hidden truth. Okay. Me neither, but look forward to it. Yeah. You're welcome. All right. Katarina, you are up. And we're going to look at where the connection with you and Joe is headed in the next 5 weeks. Okay. Where's the connection with Milky Way and Joe headed in the next 5 weeks? I just want to clarify the Spirit's broken heart message. Okay, sure. Where is Katarina's connection with Joe headed for the next 5 weeks? Where's the connection with Joe headed for the next 5 weeks? Where's the connection with Joe headed for the next 5? Well, Spirit was giving you advice, hon. Spirit was giving you advice on what to do. That wasn't a prediction. That was advice. Now, I guess we're about to see if you follow it. I guess we're about to see if you follow it here. All right, where's the connection with Joe headed for the next 5 weeks? Where's the connection with Joe headed for Katarina and the next? What? Where's the connection with Joe headed with Joe and Katarina headed in the next 5 weeks? Yeah. All right, we have the cross. We have the sun. We have the man. We have the rider. The bear. The bouquet. And the key. I'm getting. We're trying to have fun. I see him like inviting you somewhere, flirting, flattering, lots of compliments, lots of flattery. And you feel this, he's very dominant, okay? He's dominant and he's kind of pushes through your boundaries, like very dominant here. And you're feeling like you have this burden of feeling like you have to please others. But I would say he's very to try. I would say there's some fun. Let me see here with the sun and the yeah, fun activities. A joyful, easy approach. you're looking for happiness. So you're just trying to ignore anything that's difficult. I think you might be ignoring and having fun and taking in all the flattery and flirtation. He shows up as with the bouquet here. I don't know if he's inviting you somewhere or he's just very sociable, flirtatious. I get big time flirtatious. Flattering, flirting, you're visiting him. Hell, you may even give him a present. Or vice versa. What is this? So he's very dominant is how it shows up. Kind of pushy. You're trying to, no, he's so, I just say he's extremely dominant or pushy. And we're having fun, we're flirting, we're so overwhelmingly, we're trying to entertain. I don't know how entertained you are exactly, but we're trying to entertain here. Social visits. So, doesn't seem like he's leaving. What's up with that? Donation came here. Yeah, so that's what I have for you, Katerina. And I'm going to do your hidden truth messages. All right, let me grab my deck. Hey, Angelina. Welcome, hon. You will be next. I did receive your donation. It'll be right after this reading here. All right. This doesn't look bad at all. I'm just afraid how you're getting more and more attached to him with all this flirting and flattering and all this love bombing, I believe is what they call it. All right, let's see about the hidden truth. What is the messages, please, from Joe? Messages, please, from Joe. Messages, please, from Joe. Messages from Joe. I'm not doing things. Messages. All right, let's take a look. I want to tell you how I feel. Let me pull this. I feel you leaving me behind. I know I was a distraction from your pain, which you're actually the distraction from the pain. But it's interesting this come up. So I want to tell you how I feel. I feel you leaving me behind. I know I was a distraction from your pain. Point. So that's what I have for you, my dear. Now, Miss Angelina, I'll leave it up in case you want to take it. But Miss Angel, you want a general? Okay. I can do that. Okay. All right, let's see what we have for you, my dear, for Angelina. Message for Angelina, please, Spirit. Message for Angelina, please. Message for Angelina, please. All right, one more shuffle. Let's see what we have for you, dear. We have the King of Air, the Chariot, and the Unity card. It's like the Hierophant. All right, so what you, look at you. I see you having some kind of important achievement, and you have two major arcanas here. Archangel Metatron and Archangel Sandalphon are both here. If you want to Google those archangels, they may have some more information. You might find something that resonates with you with these particular archangels, but they're the ones showing up here. So I have you with some kind of important achievement. You are, I don't know if you learn, seeking out some kind of professional advice, and speaking your mind with confidence. You're showing up here as brilliant. Oh, wow. Impartial, professional, and diplomatic. I don't know if you've had some kind of professional achievement here. You've got self-discipline and willpower, maybe even some public recognition. It's like you're moving forward with determination here, and as the King of Air as well. Very confident, very professional. I don't know what you do. Do you do anything in the spiritual realm? You don't have to, but something here about you need seeking out mentors or like-minded friends, people like you, yeah, like-minded like you, and that will bring some kind of achievement. Yeah. Do you do anything, any spiritual organization? It doesn't have to be spiritual, but some kind of like-minded. Usually like-minded people are spiritual, but Hello, Lilith. Hello and welcome. So you have spiritual. Okay. So are you looking to do anything professional? Advice and you moving forward here with something spiritual? Yeah. I do see when you make your mind with confidence, you can do that around like-minded people. They have a certain balance your mental and emotional considerations. That's the type of people that balance your mental and emotional considerations. So that's what I have for you, my dear. Good message. Awesome. Okay, so I think I see. Okay, we make sure come in. From Katerina, are you looking for a pendulum question, hon? Oops. You got a pendulum question? And then Lynn, is that right? Did you send a donation as well? Yeah. Okay, and then Lynn, you will be after Katerina's Pendy question. You're welcome, Angelina. Okay. So, give me just a minute. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. So, got the Pendy. So, I actually You know what? This black one, I have this new pendulum, but you really can't. I just don't feel like you can really see it. So I'm going to use the moonstone. This one here. Okay. All right. Now, what was your question again? Is Joe? Okay, is Joe getting attached? Is Joe becoming attached? Okay. Is Joe becoming attached to Katarina? Is Joe becoming attached to Katarina? Is Joe becoming attached to Katarina? Actually, I got a yes. Right? I got a yes on that, my dear. That actually took off pretty quick. Okay. Oh, my connection. Hello. All right. So I have a little bit of issues. Okay. Back to business. Hopefully here. All right. So we're back to look into cell phone. I don't know what's going on. Give it. I can't even. Who? Um, hang on, hang on. Answer right. Number one would be the fire sign. What are the first fire sign? What are the first here? Oh, I can't help you. And then fire sign. First